Hello guys. Hello. So welcome to my YouTube live view. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome. So you're the first person that is joining. So I'll wait for like the next 2 minutes for other
Mm.
people to join also. So can you see my
Yes,
screen? Okay. Um, have you started trading live or you are still practicing?
I've started reading life.
Okay. So this trade here, USD JPY. This is my setup for it, as you can see on the screen. So I'm waiting for price to get to this my supply zone. Okay, once price get here, I'm going to sell it to the downside, which is this area. So that is what I'm expecting from USD JPY today. It's like so I'm just going to start this live. Uh, After I'm done with the live, I'm going to post it on YouTube so that people that are not live, people maybe people that are busy, can go and watch it later. Hello, if you are just joining, you're welcome. If you're just joining, you're welcome. Okay. Please turn off your mic. Okay. All right. So today I want to show you guys how to actually analyze. Um, we're going to be doing some few trade analysis. Okay. So I'm live here on Zoom. I'm also live on YouTube. I'm also on YouTube. So today I want to show you guys how to actually analyze the forex chart, how to know when the market is going to be buying and when to know when the market is going to be selling. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing today. And the trades that I'm looking out for, is USD JPY. I'm looking to sell USD JPY from this supply zone. So I'm waiting for the market to come and hit this my supply zone. Then I'll place my sell. Okay. And I also have a trade set up on GBP USD. GBP USD. No, let's go to Euro USD. Euro USD. So I also have a trade set up on Euro USD. So I'm waiting for Euro USD to drop down. I'm waiting for Euro USD to drop down to my demand zone, which is this area. Okay. Now once market drop down to this man, get to this my demand zone, I'm going to buy. I'm going to buy to probably like here. My take profit is going to be up here. Okay. And also for gold, I know most of you here right now that are watching this live. Some of you guys like to trade gold. So I'll be doing some quick analysis on gold. Okay. So you guys know for some few days now, gold has been, moving up sideways. Gold doesn't have any definite direction, obviously. But in this particular analysis, I'm going to show you guys what gold is planning to do. Okay. Okay, so guys, if you look at this particular goal, you pay attention that gold has already taken out this particular high. Now, for you guys know that our market structure plays a vital role when you are trading. So the first thing that you need to watch out when you want to analyze a currency pair is the price action, is the market structure, where the market is going. Okay. Okay, so where the market is going. Now, if you pay attention to here, if you guys pay attention, you will see that the market has already taken out this particular high here. You see that market has already taken out this our high here. Okay. Exactly. So market has already taken out this our high because this high is higher than this. Now this is signaling a potential move. This is signaling that this market is going to be going up. Okay. Now what we are going to do, we are going to wait for a retracement. We are going to wait for a retracement. Let me delete this. We are going to look for people that trade SMC, they call it order block. But for me, I call it demand zone. So I'm going to wait for market to come back to this my demand zone that is here. There's a demand zone here. Okay. Now I'll wait for the market to drop down to that my demand zone area, or we buy. There's another demand zone also here. There's a demand zone here. Okay. But this demand zone might act as a trap. It might act as an inducement in the market. It might act as a trap because once markets come back to this demand zone, whenever you have two demand zones in the market, there's high chance that the market is going to be breaking the first demand zone. Okay. Because that area, a lot of people are looking forward to buy from it. So market is going to use them as a liquidity. As they are buying, the market will pretend as if it wants to go up, then it will break down and head further down. Okay, so what we are going to do that once markets come to this particular my first demand zone area that is here, this area, then we are going to pay attention to the candlestick pattern that is going to form before we buy. All right. But if eventually we break this particular demand zone, then we are going to head lower, which is this particular one that is here. So this is what I'm going to be expecting. I'm not going to be selling XAU. I'm not going to be catching the sell. I'm only going to be waiting for buying opportunity. So I wait for market to come back to here, then we'll go higher. All right. Or if market breaks that particular low, I'll wait for it to do what? To come back here, this particular one here, particular one down here, then we'll go higher. Okay, so that is what I'm expecting from gold. We all know that because of the war that is going on in the world right now, the market is very, very, very bullish. The market is bullish. There's a lot of liquidity in the market. You guys should not sleep on these opportunities. Okay, so that is all for the for those people that are just joining now. I said that if you open your forex chart, the first thing that you should be looking out for is the market structure. Market structure should be the first thing you do. Now, if you pay attention here, you see that the market has been making higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Okay. Now, and if you pay attention to this particular high here also, you notice that this high has already taken out this particular high. Now, this is signaling that the market is going to be bullish. Okay, because the structure of the market has already broken. This external this our resistance level here. The market has already broken it, giving us a high. So we expect the market to drop lower to this particular demand zone, or this one that is down here. Then we are going to shoot up. Now that is my analysis for gold. Let's go over to GBP USD. No, Euro USD. Now for Euro USD, I'm expecting Euro USD to drop down to 1.15800. So I'm expecting Euro USD to drop down to this my demand zone area here. Okay, drop down to this my demand zone area, and we short another buy. Because if we pay attention, you will see that the market is what? The market is bullish. Okay, the market is making higher highs and higher low. You can see higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Okay, now this is another higher high. Now the market, I'm expecting the market to come down to this hour because there's an imbalance. This market is not balanced, so there's an imbalance here. There's a lot of imbalance to be filled, and we all know that the market is in a straight line. The market likes to reverse. Whenever the market goes up, it likes to balance itself before it continues going in the right direction. And if you pay attention here, you see that there's an imbalance here. Okay, so I'm expecting the market to come and fill up that particular imbalance before we do what? Before we head higher. So that is my analysis on Euro USD. Okay, now for GBP USD is also the same thing. I'm expecting a pullback. I'm expecting a pullback. Exactly, I'm expecting a pullback in this area. You guys should pay attention to these areas that I'm mapping. Okay, now there's a demand zone here. So I'm expecting a pullback here, and we do what? We buy to the upside. Okay, I already short this particular trade this morning. So I know that the market is going to be dropping down. I'm not saying that you guys should go and sell. Don't sell. Wait for the buy because it is already late for you to sell. So wait for the market to come down to here. Then before we do what? We buy. Now this is 1 hour time frame. Then the next pair I want to analyze is GBP JPY. Now GBP JPY, I have been bullish on GBP. Okay. Now let's go to 4 hour time frame. Let's see the overall picture of what GBP JPY is doing. Now last week I drew my trend line. I drew my trend line from this high, as you can see from this high. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now I waited patiently for the market to break my trend line and retest back on top of the trend line. I took a swing trade. That's the buy trade from here. So I'm expecting GBP JPY. I'm expecting GBP JPY to come to this my black line that is here. This is a 21369. Now let me show you guys how I was able to catch this entry. Okay. So when the market broke down my level, when the market broke down my trend line, as you can see that the market went up and came and retested on my trend line. Not only that the market retested on my trend line, the market also retested on my, let me go to 15 minutes time frame. The market also retested on my demand zone. Now you all know that when you have more than one confirmations on your Forex chart, that is going to give you confidence that the market is going to be doing what the market is going to be buying. So the market was resting on my trend line, and there's a demand zone here. Some people that trade SMC call it order block. Okay, so there's a demand zone here, as you can see from this last candle here now, from this last candle that is here. So the market went up, thereby breaking structure. As you can see that the structure of the market broke. Okay, the market went up, came back, retested on my trend line. Not only that it retested on my trend line, it also touched my 15 minutes order block, which is the demand zone. I took my buy. And I am expecting the market to do what? The market has already moved about 50% of the movement. Okay. So I'm expecting the market to come back to this area. So for now, don't do anything on GBP, JPY. Okay. If you know that you did not catch the entry from here, because you guys know I'm not just a day trader, I'm also a swing trader. Okay. No, now I took this trade yesterday, and the trade so far, the trade has been playing. Okay. This is not a, even though I know that the market is coming up here, this is not a good time to do what? To enter the market. Okay, because the market can obviously break down. This is not the right time to enter the market. Now, the other pair that is on my list is USD JPY. Now, when I opened this particular USD, when I started this live, this was the first trade I shared, USD JPY. Let me start from higher time frame and analyze USD JPY. Now, this is a daily time frame, okay? Now, I usually used to tell traders that whenever they want to analyze the Forex market, start from higher time frame. If you start from higher time frame is just like, higher time frame will show you the direction of where the market is going. Higher time frame is just like a Google map. You know, when you are going out and you don't know where you're going, you pull up your phone, you check Google Map, so that Google Map is going to show you the road or the road that you're going to use and get to the destination. The same thing applies in trading. Higher time frame is just like a Google map. So from this higher time frame now, we can see, you guys can see that when the market broke, and this is our major resistance level that is here, market broke it, retested on it. And what happened? The market started going higher to go and hit our support, our resistance area that is here. So when the market was here, I made a lot of money from this buy. Now, because market moves from one level to another, I already know that the market was coming to this resistance area. You see this particular resistance area. I know that the market was coming to there. So all my analysis, all my trade analysis was, anything I was doing was buy. Whenever I wake up, I look for any buying opportunity on USD JPY. I'll just be buying. Once it hits my take profit, if I come back the next day, I will buy, because I have it in the back of my mind that the market is coming to this resistance zone. You see the reason why I told you that higher time frame is just like a Google map. It will show you the next place where the market is going. Okay. Now, how does that imply to what the market is doing now? Now, if you pay attention closely, you see that the market has already hit, the market came back here. You see the huge sell, you see the massive candle, massive sell that happened when market hit our resistance level. Market sold massively, okay? And if you count this sell, 1, 2, 3, okay? So it took 3 candles to clear out all this particular movement that happened. And when you are trading, you also need to be checking the volumes, like how many candles it took for a pair. Like if you can check the volume of the candle, if you took more candle, it means that less people are in the market. If you took more candle, it means that more people are in the market. If you less candle, it means that less people are in the market. If you took more candles, it means that no. What I'm trying to explain here is that it took a lot of candle for the market to hit this particular resistance zone. Okay, it took about, let me say, let's just assume 30 candles. It took about 30 candles for the market to hit here, and it only took 3 candles, 1, 2, 3, for market to take out all those buys. Now that is signaling that sellers are in the market. There's a lot of sellers, that people are ready to sell this particular pair. Okay. Now after that drop happened, the market retraced up. Okay. Came down again. The market retraced, went up again, and came to hit our our resistance level here. Now, if you pay attention, when the market hits that resistance level, if you pay attention to the candle that formed after that hit, after that resistance level, yeah, you see that this candle here, we call this particular candle inverted hammer. And you all know what inverted hammer is. Inverted hammer means there is sellers. Sellers are in the market. Okay, that is signal that sellers in the market. And if you pay attention to here, this is a daily time frame. If you pay attention to here, you will see also there's another block, or there's a supply zone here. There's a supply zone here, okay, that also caused the market to sell. So right now, what I'm seeing on USD JPY, I'm seeing a bearish trend. I'm seeing the market dropping to like 150. That is what I'm seeing. Okay. Now, that is what the higher time frame is actually showing me right now. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go to 4-hour time frame. Okay. No, I'm going to head over to 1-hour time frame. All right. So if you come to this 1-hour time frame also, if you pay attention to this low here, if you pay attention to this low, right, if you pay attention to this low, that's this low here, okay, you see that the market has done what? The market has already taken it out. As you can see, there's a low here, okay. If the market wanted to go up, the market wouldn't have broken this our mini support area. So this means that, what does this mean? This means this is like a change of character. That is like the structure of the market has broken. That is signaling that the market is obviously going to be selling. All right. So I'm just waiting patiently. As you can see, this is my order block. This is my supply zone. I'm waiting for markets to do what? To head back to my supply zone here before we do what? Before I hit that sell. Okay. And this is where I'm targeting. And a lot of people, you guys might be asking me, why am I targeting this area? The reason why I'm targeting that area is that area is also, if you look at here now, if you look at here, okay, you will see that there's a demand zone here. Okay, so there's high chance that market is going to be reacting from this demand zone. That is why I pull my take profit here. Okay, so right now, what we are going to do is that we are going to do what? We're going to chill. We're going to chill out. Okay. Now, the Forex market is dynamic. A lot of things can actually happen. As you can see, this 1-hour candle that is about to close. As you can see that this 1-hour candle, a lot of people put their stop losses in this area. A lot of people sold from this area. And as you can see that this particular candle here has already swept out a lot of people's stop losses here. So after this formation, the market can likely start selling downwards. But I'm not going to, that is not my trading rule. Okay, even though that I know that market, because of this thing that happened, because of this candlestick and liquidity grab that is happening right now, the market can start selling, but that is not how I trade. Okay, so what happened is that I'm just going to wait patiently. I like to take my trade entries from support, from demand area or order block. Okay, which I'm waiting for the market to come back to this order block. So if the market continues selling, so be it. I'm not selling. Okay, so that is how I like to trade. So guys, I'm going to be rounding up this particular trade section. Okay, so I obviously, if you don't know about supply and demand, order block, imbalance, all these terms that I've been calling out here, after this particular live session, I'm going to drop my Telegram private username, so you guys can chat me up, so that I'll add you to my mentorship class. Okay, in that my mentorship class, I'll be teaching you guys how to identify a valid supply and demand zone, which is where you are going to be selling, because supply and demand is what is going to help you to refine your trade entries. Okay, I'm going to be teaching you how to spot imbalance. Okay. I'm going to be teaching you how to do top-down analysis. Top-down analysis is also a multi-time frame analysis. Like, how can you analyze from weekly time frame to daily to 4 hour to 1 hour time frame? Okay, so the weekly and daily time frame is for you to see the overview of what the market is doing. 4 hour and 1 hour time frame is for you to identify your key reversal levels. Okay, and 15 minutes and 1 hour are where you actually take your trade entries. So if you want me to explain this thing in depth, chat me up so I can add it to my mentorship class. So that is it for the day. I think I'm going to take questions. But what I'm expecting from this market is I'm expecting the market to do what? To come and hit this my demand zone and we sell. This is my supply zone and we sell. But if eventually the market sells this particular high, this high that is here, if eventually the market takes out this high, then we assume that the market, we know that the structures are already broken, and the market, there's high chance that the market is going to continue going higher. But for now, this is the trade setup that is on my eye. So that's it. So if you have a question, unmute your mic. I want to take questions. If you have questions, you can unmute your mic and ask your questions now before I end the live.
Yes, sir. I just need a clarification, sir.
It's like none of you guys ask.
I have not a question, sir. I just need a clarification.
Okay, I saw somebody. What verification do you?
Okay, this USD JPY you just explained. This last part, I don't actually understand what you explained here.
Okay, you don't understand what I explained. Is it the
Yes, sir.
entry? Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Yes, the entry.
Okay. Now, if you pay attention to this particular trade, a lot of people will say that this market is a lot of people will say that this market is a bullish market. Okay. Why is it a bullish market? That because the market is making higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So a lot of people will be assuming, a lot of people will be buying this market, assuming the market to come and make another higher high. But what they don't know, that is the reason why I say that whenever you are trading, you should look out, you should always check out a 4 hour and daily time frame. Look at the higher time frame to see what happened on those higher time frames. Now, those people that are trading in 15-minute time frame now, they will be expecting the markets to go higher. All right. But if I click on 4 hour time frame, you will see that there is a support here. You see this support area. You see there's a support here.
Yes,
And
sir.
market has already hit. Yeah, you see that the market has already hit that support area. Okay. So market has already hit that support area and we started doing what? And the market started selling. All right. And again,
Yes.
if you pay attention here, do you know what support is?
Yes.
Exactly. So if you pay attention to here, there's a support here. Here now that I'm mapped out, there's a support here. Okay. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
So there's a support here. And the market has already broken the support area. As you can see, this is a break of that particular support area. Now that is giving you a sign that assuming that the market stays above this particular support area, then there's high chance that obviously we head higher. But market came and broke that our support area. Now that is giving us a clue. That is giving us a market structure change. Okay. That is telling us that because of this, because of the market has already broken structure, that the next thing that is likely to happen is that market is going to retrace back to probably our resistance zone or support area here, or our demand zone before we head lower. Now, the reason why I'm taking this sell, the reason why I'm taking this sell is because of this market structure break. Okay. Do you know what market structure is all about? Higher highs and higher lows. Do you know about market structure?
No, sir.
That is the reason why you are not understanding what I'm saying. I think other people are understanding, but you're not really getting this. If you know about market structure, because market structure is very vital. It shows you Market structure shows you the direction of what the market is doing. Okay, if you don't know market structure, you're going to find it difficult to identify what the market is doing. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So I don't want to talk about market structure this is just a trade analysis. I'm just analyzing the trade. If you want to learn about market structure, then you have to join my mentorship. Just message me after this class, message me on Telegram, and we'll talk about all that.
Okay,
So
sir.
you need to
But I've
learn
joined the
about.
mentorship already.
Are you in my mentorship?
Yes, it's Prince that is talking, Prince Misha.
Oh, you're the one that made payment yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Oh, oh, Prince, don't worry. You are just starting now. Don't worry. I will explain all these things for you in my next class. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome. I could not even recognize you. So somebody, Jamila, said, "Is your mentorship, is it free?" It's not free. Oh. It's not free. Because I've been trading for over 4 years now. Okay, so I know the in and out of this particular market, how this forex trading works. Okay, and all these years I've been trading. Okay, all this knowledge that I've gathered all these years, I've compiled it together to share with people. Okay, and I can't just come and be giving out for free. Okay, so if you want to join my mentorship, chat me up and we talk about it.
Hello, my brother.
So that is good. Yes. Who is
Please,
that?
this Albert. I just joined your live session.
Okay, Albert, you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you, my brother. So I just need you mentioned something that I just want to confirm if probably what I'm thinking is the same way you're also thinking.
Okay.
Okay, so when we look at the 1 hour time frame, that's the USD JPY, where I think you see, I don't know how to say it, but when you look at the 10 before, okay, I don't know, I'm coming. Let me just try and get it wrong. You see, I'm moving my cursor here, but since I'm not the one controlling them, I can't show that to you also. So come again.
Are you talking about the time frame?
No, you just let it be on a 1 hour time frame. I can see the whole setup is it was looking before the hour just ended, it was looking like it was coming down, right?
Are you talking about here?
Exactly. That engulfing setup was where you were saying that it was you would have waited for the thing to get to the support, I mean the top, before you take your trade, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I mean that candle, the one your cursor is on now, can you say that one is like a bearish engulfing candle, or is it a bullish engulfing candle. Like there's an engulfing somewhere that's it should have
Okay,
probably
okay,
the
okay,
market.
okay. Yeah. Yes, let me clarify your
Okay,
doubt.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
If you pay attention here, you're going to
Mm-hmm.
see a bullish engulfing candle here.
A bullish
Okay.
engulfing candle, yes.
Yes. And you know what you need to know is that all these candlestick confirmation or all these candlestick formations that help us to
Mm-hmm.
take the trade,
Mm-hmm.
you should not always take it, when it happens randomly on the chart, don't
Okay,
take action.
okay,
Only take
okay.
action when the candlestick confirmation is at your point of entry.
All right.
Okay, when the market is at your support,
All
or
is
when
it?
the market is at your resistance, or when the
Oh,
market is at your trend line. So
okay,
where you are looking out to buy or sell, if you see the confirmation on those areas, you take action. But when you see
okay.
it randomly appear, if you see
I
it
won't take
randomly appear on the chart,
okay.
avoid it.
All
Okay.
right, sure. I get it now. I get
Now,
it.
now the reason why I say that now, I want you to pay attention. This candle
Mm-hmm.
that is here, tell me what is the name of this
Mm-hmm.
candle?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've seen it.
What is the name of that candle?
Wait, wait. Let me try and navigate it. Let me open. Okay, so it's like a hammer, but it's if it was green and it was showing that into that direction, it's like the market is ready to buy. So it will be
No,
a bullish candle or like a hammer or
no,
something.
no, 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 no. This is a hammer here. It doesn't
Uh-huh.
matter. It doesn't matter whether it's bearish,
Or
but it
bullish.
doesn't
Okay.
matter as far as it's like this. Yes,
Okay, so
it's
that's a
good.
hammer.
Yes, we expect the market to go higher. Now, if you look at this candle. This candle
Okay.
now, what are you going to say?
Okay. So that's also not all hammer, but you can say it's the market also ready to, shoot higher.
So what I'm trying to tell you is that you see that it happened randomly on the chart, which is
Randomly.
here. You
Okay.
can see hammer. This is not
Yes.
your point of entry. You're not looking
Okay.
forward to enter here, and it just happened randomly. You see that the market did not buy, even though that
Okay. I
all those
get it. I get
candlestick
it.
formation in the form.
I get it. I
Yes,
get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. All right. Thank you, my boss.
so yeah,
I
yeah, you're
understand
welcome.
now.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
I understand. I understand. Because I was actually looking at that candle and like, oh, okay. Then if I'm supposed to pay attention to that the just the bullish engulfing, I'm like, okay, then it will probably go up. But looking at how the thing is playing, it's currently coming down. Like, oh, okay. So what's actually happening? So thank you for the
So
clarification.
so
Okay.
yes, yes. So what happened is that
Mm-hmm.
candlestick patterns are just confirmation. They are not candlestick patterns, and they are not strategy. It's not a strategy. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Candlestick pattern, they are not strategy. They are
Okay.
confirmations.
All
Okay.
right.
Let's assume you want to buy or you want to sell,
Mm-hmm.
and you see these candlestick patterns. It will boost your confidence.
I got
Okay,
it.
it will boost
You
your
take
confidence. It will boost your chances that, okay, this is going to be buying, this is going to
okay.
be selling. So that is what candlestick confirmations do. Okay.
Nice. All right. Sure. I
And
get it
again,
now.
before I end this class, the no matter well, all these things I want to give out now. Don't worry, you guys are getting too much knowledge on this class. So you guys are getting too much knowledge. All right. All right, see you guys. I'm going to be going live every Tuesday by 1 p.m. West African time. Okay. Now I've been doing this for the past month. 1 p.m. West African time. I always go live on that is on Zoom and on YouTube. I'm also live on YouTube right now. So you guys should always join, okay?
All right, my brother.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
So yeah, you're welcome, Prince. So guys, bye.